Never mind, you're not ready.
I don't think my... Let's see. Okay, there we go. My mic was not connected to the audio. Hello, everybody. Welcome. The LCS is back, so we're back. Duo Q podcast.
Mm-hmm.
This is... Oh, gosh. All right. Sorry, I'm just like all thrown off by all this. This is scuffed. As scuffed as you can get.
How scuffed can you get? This scuffed.
This scuffed. Well, anyways, my name's Chelmai Baro-san. This is Graylich with me. How you doing?
Yep. It's going.
Yeah.
New year, new LCS.
Yeah.
It's back.
It's back.
New format.
Never left.
Thankfully for LEC too.
Still sucks.
I mean, it's the LEC.
Still sucks. Still not great, but hey, you know, we're here. NA runs LEC even more than
more than it did before. It's gotten worse for them.
We got what, 5 NA people there now?
Okay, we've had
if you count Reaper,
Dylan Falco.
We have Dylan Falco. We've had Dylan Falco. He's won LEC more times than most Europeans have.
I think more than any European, honestly.
True. We got our. I almost said we do have Busio. I was like Busio.
We got Busio and Reapered.
Reapered. I was kind of Reapered, but I don't know if he's pretty much an A. In my opinion, this might be a hot take, but greatest North American coach of all time, Reapered.
Yeah, I think I can. I'd have to go through and look at it, but
I would have to as well. But just off the top of my head, I'm like longevity, winning. I think he might take the cake.
He joins a roster and that roster performs better.
Yeah, 100%. Yep.
I feel like that's pretty clear.
Let's just say he's had the balls to bench like long-term LCS players, which is no other coach has done that.
I will say though, if we're counting,
you were there for that, weren't you? Were you in France when he benched? Jensen
I was in France during that time. But I have heard about it and how it was ended up being a fantastic move because they got their 7-man roster and then moved down to a 6-man roster with
you had Blabber, Jensen, and Svenskar and Golden Glue.
Mm-hmm. And then they dropped Golden Glue for Worlds because you can only have 6, right?
Yeah. And they went on
a huge turnaround for the
Worlds run too that year.
Mm-hmm.
So it worked out.
I'm just gonna say, if we're counting Reapered as NA, I don't think we can count Dylan Falco as NA. For the same reason.
You're probably right with that, but there is.
But I'm gonna say it.
Isn't KC Blue have their jungler Yukino? He's North American.
Oh, is he also North American?
Yep. His name's Johnny Dang. Johnny Dang, what a name!
All right, so that's 3.
I love it, Johnny Dang.
JoJo.
So we got 5. I'm counting Dylan Falco.
4, and then if you count Dylan Falco, that's 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Essentially. Not really, but.
I mean, 2 of those are coaches.
Rupert, I don't know.
Hey, we got a jungle, we got a mid.
We got a support.
And a support. What else do you need in a team nowadays, honestly? Jungle support, that's like the most important.
Didn't Double Lift almost go to Europe at one point? I'm pretty sure.
I think so. I remember there being a rumor about it, at least.
Yeah. I thought I remember there being something, but wrong.
Either way, we have made a big splash into LEC.
Yes.
Last year and this year.
We're now the import region.
We are the import region, and honestly, I mean, I'm assuming you watched a lot of the games.
The LEC
for
games?
LEC this week. Mm-hmm.
I watched a handful. I really didn't watch that much. I'll be honest.
Okay, did you at least see Imkoi versus G2?
I did. That was a stomp.
Jojo ran caps.
Yeah.
It was not great.
It was not.
It was not good for G2.
No. No, I only watched that one day. I think it was Saturday. That was the only day I watched.
Yeah, because they had a 3-day, so it was Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Yeah, I watched like 3 games. I was watching football all day Sunday, so.
As you do.
And going to church, so. You know. Yeah, no.
You know.
No, but
Alright,
JoJo looked really good. Now I did watch I did turn it on for K-Core. Their game. Who did they play first? It was KC Blue. That's who they played. And or was it Los Ratones that they played first?
I don't think they played.
They played Los Ratones.
Let's see.
I want to say it was KC Blue that they played, and yeah, because
their first game was against KC Blue.
He was okay. Lucio was alright that game. He wasn't like crazy.
That was his Bard game, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was alright.
I mean, for a game that's probably their normal scrim partner, right?
I would assume so.
Same organization.
At least probably one of their top scrim partners. Like you would assume it is.
Mm-hmm. So
yeah. Anywho's, have you been playing? So, I mean, it's been a minute since we've done a episode, but how do you feel like the game itself is right now? Have you played a lot of I'm assuming you haven't been playing much Summoner's Rift, if any?
No, I haven't been playing a ton of Summoner's Rift. Mostly Mayhem, just because I've always been more of an ARAM enjoyer, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
And honestly, I hope they keep Mayhem around for ARAM, because
it's way better than normal ARAM in my opinion.
It's so much better, and it's just you get
feel bad.
Absolute bull. Okay, no, sometimes you get absolute bull crap.
True.
Like anytime you play against a Ryze is absolutely busted because there's so many things that are just so disgusting on him.
True. Yes, he can go a lot of different things.
It's ridiculous.
No, I've been really happy with where the game is at right now. I think it feels like 2016, 2017 to me.
So just starting out, whole new game.
No, it just it feels like it's back to that it's more chaotic. It's more a lot of fighting all the time. I don't know. It's just I've been playing a lot of Summoner's Rift, and I don't know. It's been a lot of fun. It may help that I've played a little bit of ranked. I've only played 7 games of ranked, but I'm 6-1, so that helps.
Oh dang!
Yeah. So I've just been
good this year.
Yeah, I've been popping off on my Amumu, and by popping off, making some very questionable choices.
Oh, always.
But that's what I like better about the season. It's you can screw up, but it feels like it's easier to make a play. There's more gold on the map, so you can make plays and get back into games.
Okay. Yeah. No, I can agree with that. And it looked like a lot of the role quests.
Oh my gosh!
I think
the
that
top
you can
role
do some
quests
changes
are
there.
Freaking busted.
2 levels is huge.
2 levels is massive.
Hey,
and
it's
you get
huge.
a free summoner spell. It's insane.
Either a free summoner spell or the biggest shield you've ever seen.
Yes. That and the AD carry
80 carry boots.
quest, the boots will, and because there's so much more gold, like you're getting to 3 items like super quick by like 20 minutes. You're getting to like 3 items.
Yeah.
It's so fast. So it's that makes it like really, which I think is more fun because I mean that's it kind of feels like like I said 2016 where it's like if you win top lane like you're smashing everybody just roaming around the map and just your raid boss, and then your AD carry if they get ahead it's like game over basically. So I don't know, that to me, that as a jungler that's more fun because then I have a lot more impact.
Yeah.
You know? Which mid, I don't know if you've played any Summoner's Rift, but mid is rough. Mid and support.
That's what I heard. Mid is garbage.
It's like one of the like, which is fine. It's fine because like if you want to play mid lane, you get mid lane now because nobody wants to play mid lane.
Nobody wants to play mid lane because mid lane sucks.
So that's been fun. I've been playing some Malzahar mid. It's been fun giving people aids. You know how I do.
You do enjoy doing that.
I do love giving people aids.
I do love it's your favorite pastime in League. Giving aids.
Get aids.
Giving aids or aids? Giving hugs?
Giving aids. Anyways, all right.
Just a quick.
Yes.
I was looking through it, but you said that it feels like it's faster. But looking through, I mean, it's just like 1 week of games, right?
Right. And the game time's pretty slow. I haven't.
Game times, I feel like most of them have been between 30 and 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Which I think is a little slower than last year. I'd have to look.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that. I don't know. It feels faster. Though, I mean, at least the games that I played.
No Legends do that. I just, it might feel faster because you're getting to more fights.
I was gonna say, I think there's more fights.
Easier, but
yeah, let's see, 32.
If you're wanting
35,
a more exciting viewer,
I think 33. I feel like that's pretty standard to what it was last year. 31, 40.
I felt
30.
Maybe it's just.
I'm only looking at LEC, so maybe there's other leagues that are a little bit slower. This one's 20.
LPL was
Holy
about
crap,
the same.
SK hard stomped Fnatic. Jeez. 28-minute game. 32. Yeah, it's like about, I would say probably about 35 minutes average.
Yeah.
Around there. 26 minutes? Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a quick game.
Oh, JoJo. 171.
Hey, JoJo giveth and JoJo taketh.
Hey. That's a bit rough. 25
He got him
for
2
G2.
wins.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, yeah, no, I feel like the game's in actually a really good spot right now.
Outside of mid lane?
I mean, even mid lane, like, it's still strong. Like, I've had some mid lanes carry games. It's still a strong role, just the fact that you can impact so much of the map. But it's not like it used to be. Like, oh, you win mid, like you win the game. You know, mid lane was probably the most important role. Now it feels like it's probably about on par with other roles, which I think is a really good balance. I think they've done a good job kind of balancing the roles, balancing champs. Like, there's not really anything that, except for apparently Jace. I don't know if you've watched any of the FPL, LCK, but holy, Jace is disgusting.
Even in the LEC, Jace was.
Oh my god.
It was.
They didn't.
I hadn't heard anything about Jungle Jace, and then all of a sudden,
It's banned
Seeing
every
them
single game, and then the
pop
games it's
in.
picked, it's like 1v9. It was
Yeah,
disgusting.
yes.
His damage is nuts. Yeah.
That one was unexpected.
Yeah, I didn't see that one coming. Are there
But hey,
any new items or any new mechanics? I mean, we kind of talked about the quests.
there is one item that I think is super busted.
The Bandle, the support item,
No,
Bandle Pipes.
no,
Bandle Pipes is super busted.
actualizer.
Actualizer.
Actualizer is busted.
Okay.
That's the one that
Mm-hmm.
you activate it, gives you higher mana costs, but also gives you increased damage based off of mana.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so if you build like a mana builder, you
I'm
just get a
pretty sure
massive.
if you go Rise with just Roa and Archangels and then
And then build an actualizer.
Actualizer, it gives you like 34% or something increased damage
Oh, dang.
when it's activated. And that's just the Actualizer increase. Like, it there's a reason he's been banned in a lot of games and picked in a lot of them.
Nice.
So
So,
is,
I know, so they already nerfed it, but Vandal Pipes was a broken item.
yes, that was the other one. That
Yeah,
was
that was the other one. Because it was 2,000 gold. And it gave you health, MR, armor, ability haste. And
mhm.
then if you immobilized an enemy champ, it gave you 20 bonus movement speed and also empowered you and nearby allied champs with 30 to 20% bonus attack speed.
Yeah,
Freaking absolutely busted. Like,
very strong.
whoa. For 2,000 gold. It's nuts, but
Like you said, they already nerfed it though.
yeah. Which I mean, they made it 2,300 gold. They didn't change any of the stats, so I'm like, still probably a pretty good item. It's just not as easy to get early.
Yeah, which is important because if you increase the cost of a support item,
Mm-hmm.
yes, it sucks for supports, but they do so much with so little gold.
True. Which support does feel better on this new patch. I played a little bit of support, and one having the control wards in a different slot. That's so nice because it doesn't take up an inventory spot. That's great.
That is true.
And the 40, it's like 45 gold, I think, for control wards now instead of 75. It's not that big of a difference, but when you're buying two
When you're
control wards
buying
at a
so
time,
many of them as a
yeah,
support.
like it feels good, and it feels good to have that extra slot where you can actually, because it used to be you had to, sit on gold and wait for full items because you needed a slot for control wards, but now
Or you
you
gotta
can
have a slot for control words, but now you don't.
buy parts. Feels a little bit better.
That's fair. No, I think I agree. I think overall the changes have been positive. So
No, I think they're doing a good job. So we'll have to see, can they keep up with it, or are they gonna, do the normal thing and shoot themselves in the foot?
they do love to shoot themselves in the foot.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, they do enjoy doing that.
They do that. All right. Well, now that we're 20 minutes in,
Yes.
we
Well, I
can
mean,
keep
we
talking
talked
about
about the
stuff.
state of the game.
We did.
It's
We talked
fine.
about the state of the game.
Now, state of the most important thing in all of
Yes.
this.
The
It's back.
LCS is back. 8 teams.
It's not the
Starting
LTA. It's
Saturday,
LCS.
right?
I
Saturday's day one, or is it
believe
Friday?
so.
I think it's Saturday. I should know
Believe
this.
I'll pull it up right now.
Looks like. Gosh dang, why is there so many
Uh,
buttons? Saturday, yep. Saturday at 3 o'clock Central Time.
Yep.
We got
Clock
C9 and
Central.
TL. That's gonna be such a good matchup.
That'll be a good one to see. Then Sentinels Disguised will be.
Ooh.
That's kind of okay.
Yeah. I do like
Yeah.
the. We'll talk about the format later, but I do like the. I think the format's good, and I like that we're getting two pretty good matchups early with C9TL and then FlyQuest Shopify. I feel like those are two pretty potentially top 4 teams right there, depending on
Mm-hmm.
how FlyQuest looks. It could be Lion that's at top 4, but I think it's pretty good.
It'll be interesting to see.
Yeah. So with I don't think we've talked about this yet, but LCS is back. Do you have a team yet?
I do. I
Oh,
do
you
have a
picked a
team.
team?
I did decide on a
Oh,
team.
okay.
Have
Well,
you decided on a
I
team?
have not, and I'm debating on what I want to do. So, why don't you tell me like who your team is and why? What led you to that team?
I went with Sentinels since they're
Okay.
coming in this year,
I like it. I like
and
it.
they're the only new team this year.
Yeah. Sure.
It just kind of reminded me of Immortals back in 2016. So
Yeah,
not
that's fair.
necessarily the team, but just it's what it made me think of. And always been an Immortals fan,
Mm-hmm.
but
R.I.P.
Immortals they're not here.
Since it died. So you're going for the Korean team.
Yep. The Korean team got
And
4 Korean
Korean and
players
Darkwings.
and Darkwings.
I really like Darkwings though. I thought he had a rough start to his career, but he turned that around, which is really hard on Disguised when
Yeah,
when
exactly.
you're on a team like that. Like that's extremely hard to look good. So he did pretty good. I have not chosen a team yet, and I don't know when I'll choose a team. I have some contenders. I have some contenders. We'll say that.
Okay.
Some contenders. So
Cloud9 is always a good choice.
Cloud9 is always a good choice.
FlyQuest has been pretty
Yeah,
solid.
I really like Griffin too. I don't know if did you
Yeah,
watch the video?
Griffin seems like he'll be very fun to watch.
Yeah. I really think that like I know that they were trying to push like Masu was kind of the next face of the league, but I really think Griffin is going to be the next face of the league. Like he has the personality and the style. If he
He
could
he
just
does
play
have the
good,
personality more than
if he could just play
Moscow.
good, then he'll be the face of the league, which I don't know, could be cool. He played on Loud last year. I don't know if you knew that.
No, he did.
Yeah, he was in the LTA South last year.
LTA South.
Yeah. Yep, he was on
I
Loud.
mean, I didn't make the connection that was the same Griffin.
Yep, it's the same Griffin. So.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. With I think was Thankguard the coach of Loud?
Of Loud?
No, he
I
was
don't think so.
Furia. He was the coach of Furia.
Yeah.
Because I knew he was one of the coaches there in LTA South, which I like Thankguard a lot. I think he's a good coach. But yeah, no, I think we got a pretty good mix this year in the LCS of there's some good like rookie talent that looks interesting, promising, and then there's some good I think good imports. Like I've heard Zenny is nuts. That he was on KT Rolster Academy behind BDD, and that he should have been in the LCK, but he's behind BDD.
He was behind BDD.
Yeah, so I'm like, that's a pretty big pickup. And And then, I mean, Morgan, he was on OK Brion. So like we got some.
Okay,
So was
bro.
Hambach on Sentinels. That's your team. He was on OK Brion last year. And they weren't
Very
the best
inspiring,
team,
but
they weren't the best team, but he was still in the LCK.
let me pull this up real fast.
Something.
Not the best team. Okay, let's look.
They made
Hambach,
playoffs, I'm pretty sure.
8th to 9th.
They got 8th to 9th? I thought they made playoffs.
8th. They got 8th.
They got 8th. Yikes. Out of what, 10 teams in the LCK?
I think it's 10 teams in LCK. Yeah, so not the most
Not great.
encouraging. But hey, we've had all-stars come over to NA and absolutely crap the bed.
Yeah.
And we've had essentially no names come over and dominate. So
yeah, true. Look,
it is to be seen.
We made Pioshik look really good, and Umpty look really good over here. So
For the 1 year.
For the 1 year. NA is a weird place.
It is a very weird place. You never know what'll succeed.
No, you don't. You do not. But no, I'm excited. I think the LCS is in a good spot right now. I think the formats are good. I think the teams look decent. I'm really bummed that there's a few players. I don't know if you heard. There's a few players that aren't going to be able to play due to visa issues. So I know.
I hadn't heard about this. Which ones?
Dignitas. I think they're. Who is their bot lane?
Breezy and Mobility?
No, FBI and Ignar. Something's going on with FBI and Ignar where they can't.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, they can't play. FlyQuest is good. Lion, top laner Zamudo. Who apparently he's like some generational top laner from Canada. And this is his second year in a row where he's had visa issues where he can't play. So that kind of sucks.
Not what you would expect from Canadian.
Who was the other one? I heard Zenny had some visa issues. So hopefully they're saying that he's playing, so hopefully he's able to play because I would love to see him. Who was the other one? Was there another one? I think Disguised. I want to say Call Me is having visa issues. That's Disguised mid laner.
Yeah.
So a lot of visa issues right now. So that kind of sucks. But
it happens every year.
But I feel like that's kind of the point of the lock-in tournament. You know, get those visa issues out of the way now. That way you're not missing a split, you know?
In the grand scheme of things, it's not important.
True.
Like, it is important, but it's not as important.
Right. You want to go to first stand, you want to compete, all that, blah, 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 but it's not that big of a deal at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, I'm excited to see it back, though.
Absolutely. Other news from the... Did you watch the LCS update from Mark Z?
I did.
So, what... I'm trying to think of the other... They're trying to bring back more road shows. So, I think that's really cool. I think that's a good idea.
I think it's a great idea.
I think they need to... Like, as much as I want them to come to Allen, because we live around here and we'd love to go out there, and I had a
I was gonna say, gonna have to mention it, but the LTA championship,
dude, that was so fun.
This last year, we were both able to go, and it was so hype.
It was so hype.
It was so much fun.
The crowd was awesome. The games were awesome.
The games were competitive too.
The games were competitive.
It was great.
No, I really
thoroughly enjoyed it.
Same. So,
and the fact they're coming back for Worlds.
Yes, thank freaking goodness. I heard everything except for like the finals.
I'm excited.
I heard that and I'm like, oh, that would be freaking awesome. So we'll see. But I definitely think that they need to kind of diversify, like hit up some East Coast, because there's some big cities and big markets that they could, go out there and do something. So I think it'll be a good thing.
I mean, you mentioned it, but I'm pretty sure, for sure, the finals is at
New York.
New York.
Yeah. So.
So.
Yeah, I think if they, what they need, like they need to find places in cities. They don't even need to find places in cities. But honestly, if they reach out to fans and just say, hey, like, we're looking for venues, this seating size, probably like 2,000 seats. Because I feel like that's about what the Allen Event Center is about 2,000 seats, and it was perfect. Like, it was pretty much packed.
Looking at it, capacity 8,600.
Allen Event Center?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shoot.
So bigger than you thought, but like it was a great size. It was perfect. It wasn't
perfect, yeah. I thought it was less than that.
I thought it was smaller too.
Yeah,
but.
wow, shoot. Okay. Well, never mind. Okay, maybe go for about, I don't know. I would say probably like 2 to 5,000, somewhere in that range, That way you can make sure it's sold out, that it's packed. Cuz
It's
you
so
don't
much
want
more
empty
fun
seats.
when it's packed.
Yeah. Oh, that thing was, especially the finals when it was, cuz the 100 Thieves
The 100 Thieves VKS series was good.
It was good, but it was probably about what, 3/4 full.
Yeah, there was a lot of empty sections, and then finals was full pretty much.
Yeah,
and it was
more hype, way more hype.
Way more hype.
Yeah,
so
that was pretty fun. So yeah, I definitely would say they probably want to aim for about 2,000 to 5,000. Make sure that those fill up, and then you can kind of progress from there.
That's fair. And I mean, it changes from domestic to international. So
truth, yeah.
The LCS road shows, I think that's a good range, and then you can bump it up you should expect to bump it up for Worlds.
Oh yeah, for sure. One, I don't think Brazil was bringing that many fans with them, to be honest.
I mean, they had
a decent number of people cheering. They did. You're right. You're right. But yeah. What was the other things that they did mention? The boot camp thing. I don't know if did you catch that when they were talking
about I got that one, and I mean it's
good. It's good. It's not a bad thing.
Not a bad thing, but
I like that they're keeping international stuff with Brazil without it becoming the format. Like, I think that's a good change, because like the international, it's not bad. It was fun to watch us, compete against Brazil, but making that the whole league was not the right choice.
Making it the whole league and making it so that one of the spots was guaranteed.
Yeah, that was
for
a mistake.
LTA South, which is, I mean, it's fair. They do need a spot, of course, but we showed that NA is at the level of EU at least.
Right, yeah.
If not above EU, and so EU getting 3 spots.
Was until Worlds, and then, we lost a series we shouldn't have lost to GT.
Yeah. Yeah. It happens, though. I mean, if you go back, 2-3 years, G2 lost the series that they shouldn't have lost to NRG.
Truth. That's very true. One
such a fun series to go back and rewatch, by the way.
Oh yeah.
So
FlyQuest imploded that Worlds.
Yeah. FlyQuest imploded that.
Like, man, it was
not good.
Rough. Turning Point 2. Or what?
I don't know if it was
what
that
is it called?
bad.
What was that other one called? Not Turning Point. It was what was it called? You know what I'm talking about? The TL.
Yeah, TL.
Is it called Turning Point?
I thought it was Turning Point. Yeah.
Now I have to look this up. But anyways, yeah, it was, the implosion was pretty crazy. Breaking Point.
There it is.
Yeah, that's a rough watch. I don't know if you've watched Breaking Point before, but it's bad.
It's
bad. Like, I felt really uncomfortable watching that, and I knew how everything ended.
Yeah, it's just it. Okay, let's just say things have come a long way since then.
Yeah.
For organizations and how they're run.
Yeah. I don't know if it can.
I mean, even then, there's.
Was it the NRG Bud Light Team Ace? Have you seen that one?
No, I have not seen that one.
I'll have to look it up. I can't remember what it. Anyways, that was another awkward moment where they're having like a heart to heart. I think after they lost, and then it's like playing game background or something. It was like, that's a Bud Light Team Ace. There's something to that effect. I can't remember exactly, but that one's pretty hilarious.
Okay, see, that one's funny though.
Yeah, but it's just like, it's such
Breaking Point is not funny.
It's funny, but at the same time, it's like such a tense moment, and then that just pops up. Because basically, the general manager's like, "Yeah, we're gonna look and trying to replace all our roles," and then it's like, "That's a Bud Light
Bud
Team
Light
Ace."
Team Ace.
It's like, oof, got aced in person.
Yeah.
Anyway, should we move on to?
Yeah, we can move on.
We beat this to death.
Most leagues did have games this last week, except for LCS out of the major regions.
Gotta be different.
Anybody
sticking out to you? Anything weird?
Nothing really weird.
I will say I completely forgot that BDS changed their name.
They did change. They're now Shifters.
Who the heck is Shifters? I had to look
that one threw me off too.
I had to look it up. I was like, who the freak is Shifters?
They're Shifters, and then Navi is
that's
Rogue, isn't it?
Rogue, yeah. Or what was Rogue last year? Wouldn't they something else? I don't remember. Yeah, but it's Rogue. It's Rogue.
It was Rogue.
And it's not Navi. It's Nautis Vincere.
Yeah, it's Navi.
It's Navi. I will say I'm surprised with Fnatic being up there. They really haven't played anybody, but I thought they were going to be one of the worst teams. I mean, I guess they have Razork.
They still got Razork. They broke up Razork and Humanoid finally.
They did get Vladi. Never mind. Maybe I'm crazy.
Yeah. No, I didn't feel like
they got a good core.
They were bad.
I don't know why I thought they were going to be bad. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else.
I
don't know how Vladi and Razork will do together, but obviously not bad. They've won a couple games.
What was the one?
I mean, they've played Los Ratones, they lost to SK, and then beat Navi. So it's like not the greatest teams they're playing.
No, but also not the worst.
No, true.
I mean, okay, they did technically play the worst, which is Los Ratones, because they're the only 0-3 team.
Los Ratones is pretty bad. I mean, K-Core Blue would also be 0-3, I believe, if they didn't play Los Ratones.
Yeah. So, honestly.
It's not great. Yeah, I don't know. Fnatic might be kind of doomed this week. They play MKOI, GX, and Vitality. So that's a tough week.
Vitality, I'm not as worried about, but
No.
Mcoid and GX, I'm actually not that worried about either.
I don't know. GX look pretty good. Noah Gen looks pretty good. I mean, they beat G2.
Yeah, but did you see how G2 played?
It's
I was
typical
hyping up.
G2. This pisses me off every split. They do terribly. They get like
It,
middle of the pack, and then they go and they dominate playoffs. Every single freaking split.
I mean, I was hyping up JoJo earlier, but you know when you accidentally teleport instead of flashing in lane, you're that it's so bad.
Rough.
That is a key fumble that I would do.
Yes, yeah.
So
yeah, that one was not great.
That one was bad, and it just downhill from there. So
yeah.
It was definitely a craps weekend. It was not a claps weekend.
It was a craps weekend. No, I'm kind of worried about. I mean, I feel like this happens every year, but I feel like this might be the worst that G2 has looked in a while. Like, besides Broken Blade, like the rest of the team was kind of running it.
Agreed, but I still think they make worlds.
Oh, for sure. No, I still think they're gonna probably win one of the splits.
Yeah.
They'll get hot at some point and go on a run.
This does mean that it's not the worst G2 have been since 2021 was a season for them.
That's true. They missed
the reckless roster.
Missed Worlds completely.
Yep.
Yep.
That was a bad year.
Yeah, it was not good.
Okay, outside of LEC, is there anything that you've
I watched
any surprises?
little bit of the LPL. BLG is like
BLG is still dominant.
Oh gosh, they're so good. Like they might be the depending on Genji and T1 are also pretty good right now. So it's to me it's between those three for international. But Hanwha, they've been. I mean, they played T1, lost to T1 in 3 games, and then they got swept by Nongshin Red Force. So that kind of worries me. I thought Hanwha was going to be one of the top LCK teams this year.
Nope. I mean, they did lose. They'd lose Viper.
They did, but they got Guma Yushi.
They did get Guma.
So I'm like,
what you think would be an upgrade, but is not always the case.
Right. I'm like, on paper they should be pretty good, but it's not been the case.
Yeah. Also, Kanavi's always been hot and cold.
That's very true. Kanavi is not great. Also,
sometimes he'll be fantastic, and then other times, he'll run.
He's just so inconsistent. Say D plus Kia looks pretty good.
Yeah, D plus Kia looks good.
They got smashed.
T1 actually looks good after dropping. Not dropping, but trading out Guma.
I mean, DK also hasn't played anybody really. They've played Bro, DNS, and Nongshin. They do play Genji Saturday, so that'll be a good test. See where they're at.
It's the 2 top teams of the groups.
But
will be interesting.
Maybe
I don't know who takes that one.
Back. Maybe Showmaker's back. Maybe. Huh?
Maybe he's doing what he always does.
Plays really good in the regular season.
Plays really good in the regular season, and then don't know what always happens.
Yeah.
At least for the last couple of years.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been 1 week, so it's hard to tell. I'm not a fan of the group stages like this. that the LPL and LCK are doing. Like,
Mhm.
I don't know. I feel like it's not the best, especially the LCK where your group plays everybody in the other group. Like, it's kind of random, but then you get seeded based on the standings in your group. I don't know.
I mean, it's fair, but it's also it's like with the lock-in tournament and
Mm-hmm.
the versus tournament for LEC. It's this build up to first stand.
Right, and to the spring split eventually.
Yeah.
Create some narratives. I don't know. I really like the lock-in, like the way that they've set it up. I feel like it's pretty good.
We'll have to
Maybe
see how it
I'm
goes.
just got a lot of hopium right now.
Yeah. No, I mean, it seems like a good format. We'll have to see how it goes. I'm excited
Speaking of
for no
format,
best of ones.
should we talk about the format?
Yeah, we can talk about the format. So it's uh, Swiss Swiss style, best of threes, right?
Yep, best of threes. So you get 2 wins, you advance.
Yep, 2 wins you advance, and bottom 2 teams eliminated.
Or wait, is it two wins?
I think it's 2 wins.
And why are there 8 games in round 3?
That's a very good question. No, there's not 8 games. There's 4.
Well, there's 4 games,
So
but
there's
8
8 teams.
teams. Hold on.
That doesn't seem right.
Yeah, no, it does not. So it's a Swiss style format with 3 rounds. Top 6 teams advance to playoffs. The top 4 teams are the 3-0 teams and the 3-2-1 teams.
Okay, so it is 3.
Okay. And then between the 3-1-2 teams, the team with the best game record advances as the 5th seed. The remaining 2-1-2 teams will play a last chance tiebreaker for the 6th seed. Okay.
That graphic's confusing to me.
Yes, it is confusing. Okay. So once you hit your 3-0, you're advanced.
Yeah, as long as you get those 3 wins or make it to 1-2.
You mean 2-1.
And you at least, well, it was the 1-2s, right? Or was it a
at least
2-1?
1-2. You gotta win at least one round.
Yeah.
If you don't win any rounds, you're just eliminated.
You're gone.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see who doesn't mesh this early or who is screwed over by visas.
Yeah.
They still have visa issues. So.
Yep. Now I will say I do like that they are automatically putting in the like the lower bracket. They start them in the lower bracket, the bottom teams. I think that's like they don't get doubled in. I think that's fine. We don't.
No, I think that's better that way.
We don't want to watch 2 rounds of Dignitas.
We don't need that much.
We don't need that much Dignitas in our life. We don't need that many. Well, there's no Otacons, so they can't throw an Otacon anymore.
Can't throw Otacon now. Back to Baron throws.
Yeah. So I think that'll be good to eliminate some of those teams earlier.
It just makes sense to do that. And who knows, maybe they'll show us up and they'll have improved.
Hopefully, I hope so.
It'll make everybody think it's a Dig Baron, and it is not.
They'll actually do good.
They'll turn Dig Baron into a good thing.
Oh snap! Don't get crazy.
I know.
Do you have any predictions? Any matchups you're looking forward to? Any way that you think these will go?
I mean, we did talk about already, but TLC9 will be a good match.
That will be a good
match.
And
Shopify Fly looks like a good match. Yep. I mean, we can do predictions. I'll do predictions.
Okay. I think Cloud9 takes it against Team Liquid.
Yeah, I agree. I think Cloud9. Let's see if I can get
together for a while.
I guess a shape. Do a shape.
Did you watch any of the Whoa? Did you watch any of the Kespa Cup?
No, I haven't watched any of the Kespa Cup.
Say Cloud9 looked pretty good in the Kespa Cup. They look pretty good. So.
All right, so we're going Cloud9.
Yeah.
I'm going Sentinels on this one because I have to.
I'm gonna go Sentinels as well. I really like Sentinels roster. They might be one of my favorites for my team.
I hope they perform.
I hope so too. I really, really hope so because I really want them to do well.
I love seeing Impact succeed, and Rahel and Huhi. Rahel is kind of like a sleeper, but
I really think he is. I agree
he's better than it would seem.
Yes, 100%.
So.
We got Shopify FlyQuest. To me, this one is kind of a toss-up, but I think I'm gonna go Shopify.
Okay.
I don't know. What are you feeling?
I'm gonna go FlyQuest on this one.
FlyQuest.
This can be our split.
This will be our split. Because the last one. Come on. Dignitas Lion.
Dignitas Lion, definitely dig.
Definitely dig. Yeah.
No.
Thank you. I feel like this one's gonna be a stomp. The other ones I could see being
Watch
close.
it be a stomp in the other way.
Right, yeah. I mean, you never
it
know.
always happens.
You never know. I mean, it's freaking Inspired. Every team that Inspired goes on wins.
Yeah.
Literally every team that he's on wins.
He is arguably the best Western jungle at the moment.
He might be the best Western player.
Performance-wise, over the last year, yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Like he's carried this region.
he carried FlyQuest.
Yeah. Like without him, like when he played bad and when he played bad at Worlds, like they looked bad.
It was all on.
Yeah. I don't know if you have you done the fantasy?
I have not done fantasy. So is this your team?
Yep. So this is my team. So what they do is you're given 100 gold as your budget, and then you get certain buffs if you pick players from different teams. So if you have 6 teams, then you get like a certain buff. If that makes sense.
Okay.
So
you want more teams.
Right. So you want more teams. So I figured I'd put this on here because I was like, oh, I can explain, my thought process and stuff like that. And I had to change a couple. I can't remember who I had to change. I think it was Dark Wings. I think I initially had Quit, or no, I tried to put Yawn in instead of B-Boy.
Okay.
But I didn't have enough gold to get a decent top laner. Like I would have had to get like one of the bottom of the pack top laners, so I ended up switching out to B-Void to get a little bit more gold. Let me see. I don't even remember what it was. LCS.gg, isn't that the website? Something like that.
LCS
Nope, that's not it. I can't remember what the new website is.
I don't know. I haven't been to it.
I had it pulled up. Ay. LCSofficial.gg. That's the website. Okay. Yeah, so you get 100 gold, and variety buff is what it's called. So right now I'm at a plus 20% with my variety buff. So my thought process is with my team, and I put this on here because I wanted you to to get your opinion.
Want me to judge it?
Sure, yeah. See if you agree with me or if you disagree on some things. So my first, I have Castle for Disguise because they are playing Sentinels,
Mm-hmm.
and I think Castle is one of the better top laners in my opinion. And he usually does pretty good on his own. Like he's not gonna run it down. He'll usually do decently well. So I put Castle on there. Who did I can't remember. I think I tried to put Thanatos top,
You wanted
and I didn't have enough gold for him and a different jungler. I think I was trying to do. I can't remember who I was trying to do. I was trying to do it inspired
inspired Thanatos.
Thanatos, but that was like 70 gold or something like that. So I would have had to go on poverty. Everybody else. So I went with Castle. He's pretty consistent. He's not gonna int. I went with Blabber. I feel like this is Blabber's comeback year.
Okay.
I feel like
You have
Blabber's gonna
more
have a
faith
really
than
good
I
year.
do.
I feel like he's gonna have a really good year. I think if him having, I don't know. I just feel like with the Inero and I Will Dominate as coaches, kind of like rein him back in a little bit.
That is fair.
I feel like with Reaper, it's just kind of like, oh yeah, just go do it, So, um, I put Darkwings on there. I really like Darkwings. I think he's pretty decent, and I feel like he will really fit well with what they have built. He's more of a supportive mid, in my opinion. Like he'll deal damage, but he's not gonna be like your hard carry. But he doesn't have to be because Rahel's gonna be that hard carry. Like that's Rahel. Rahel wants to play Jinx. He wants to play those type of champions, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, I think Darkwings fits perfectly with Rahel, where he can be that secondary damage source. And I also feel like Golden Glue really, like every team that he coaches, their mid laner always does really well. And you had Quid, you had Quid. I'm trying to remember who his other mid laners
Had
were.
Quid and
Because he also was the head coach Disguised. Who was there when they qualified? Was it Darkwings? It may have been Darkwings. It was.
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't know who it was.
That was like 2 years ago. We were asking.
It was a while ago.
I agree, though. I think Golden Glue is a pretty solid coach, especially for mid lane. So I can see Darkwings doing well, and I hope he does.
Yeah, I don't know. I believe in Darkwings. I think he's a good player. I put B-Boy. I really like B-Boy.
Oh,
I think B-Boy's really good.
Mhm. I think B-Boy is definitely the high point of Shopify.
Oh, 100%. Like I feel like he was maybe it was close. It was a toss up between him and Yon, in my opinion, for second best AD carry last year.
I can see that, but I think I would go B-Boy personally.
Yeah. But it was close, which I think is huge for B-Boy because most people would be like, "Oh yeah, Yon is way better than B-Boy," but I don't think it's that big of a gap. I think it might be the other way, like you're saying.
B-Boy over Yon.
Mm-hmm.
So is Isles just because that's all you had left?
Ish. So I think, like I said earlier, I think that's Lion and Dignitas. I think that's going to be a stop for Lion. So that's why I picked Rain over. That's why I picked Isles. Because like Isles is going to benefit from. He's going to benefit from Inspired and the rest of the team. Like if Berserker's there and he can play around Berserker, Saint, Inspired, like he's gonna have a good game. Yeah, he's gonna have a good game. And the coach is an accumulation of your teams, their player score, right? I believe.
Yeah, I was wondering how they were going to do that, but I think you're right. I think it is
something
an
like that.
accumulation.
So, yeah, and that's why I'm like, because most of these, I mean, you get points for kills, assists, deaths, you lose points. CS, first blood, kill participation, triple kill, quadra kill, pentakill, 10 plus kills, damage share, victory, stomping victory, perfect score, and then gold advantage at 14, and then stolen objective bonuses too. So, and then there's also ones for each lane specifically, like top lane, you get +1 points for solo kills, you get +2 points for tank bonus, taking more than 25% of your team damage. So, yeah, there's, yeah, the coaches is average of the scores of that coach's LCS roster. So that's what the coaches get. So yeah, what do you think of my team?
I can get behind the picks.
It's hard. It took me a while to get the money to work out.
That is always the hardest part. But it seems like it seems pretty decent.
I had no idea on the champion, because you have to pick a champ, and you get like, I think, bonus points if they play that champ. And I was like, the meta's been all over the place.
The meta has been everywhere.
I don't know what's gonna be banned. I don't know what teams are
first
gonna
week, no idea.
Yeah, I was like, Yep.
We'll have to see where it goes.
Yep. All right.
All right. I think that about wraps up.
Yep. Oh, you put the roster.
Yeah, we
rosters,
get the rosters, but we kind of already talked about the rosters,
yeah,
so.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, that's about it for us. We will see.
Any words of wisdom?
Words of wisdom. When life gives you the LTA, go back to the LCS.
It's true.
That's my words of wisdom. When life throws the LTA in your face, cry and go back to LCS.
Go back to LCS.
Oh, that'll always work out for you. You have any words of wisdom to go along with
that? No, I think that covers it.
No. We might die over here in Texas, so that's our words of wisdom.
Yeah.
It's supposed to
crazy weather coming in.
Ice/snow, so if you don't hear from
it'll be
us,
fun to see.
We are dead.
It happens.
Anyways, all right.
All right.